Alright, so here we go. RTE, well, formerly known as RTE, MiTH.Front mission to the north as the blue side. Their opponents as the Undersea Cucumbers down south.
Yeah, and the lineup, the tank lineups from both sides, exactly the same as the last set here. The only tank being different on each team. Calliope in that T-32 and Dexta once again in that version.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see if this is as overwhelmingly one-sided as the previous set. I'm actually surprised to see MiTH.Front mission being mangled like this, because MiTH is a team that likes to move out and use speed and to outmaneuver their opponents.
Yeah, already though we do see the Undersea Cucumbers pushing heavily towards the center part of the railway.
They're all there.
Oh man, Rippers. Yeah, he's got to
get out of there. He's got to get out of there. He might get trapped, and if he does, then it's game over already. So.
Yeah, look at
yeah, you've got Calliope and Panda.
Oh,
yeah,
bridge burner,
exactly.
wow.
They're very well positioned though right now. I gotta see Panda and Calliope just are just landing death from where they are.
Calliope taking a shot there,
using the high ground, and you know they've got those they got this train to hide behind from as well. So yes, excellent positioning coming from those two tanks.
Calliope taking another shot there. Yeah, he tried to land a shot to Carabao, but that one just missed here. Top 14-12, also nicely positioned in the AMX 50. Yeah, bridge burner. He's the only one that took a lot of damage, so he's the only one that has to take care of it. Nocnoya getting taken out.
Yeah, there you go, the first T1 going down, so that was good to see of Revan. Yeah, actually just T1 taking out another T1. Help me please with his strike damage. Use his hit. Another one, yeah,
he's down.
He's gonna go down. He's gonna go down.
Oh, actually, this looks like a victory for the Undersea Cucumbers, unless they do something right now and trade a tank. I don't know, unless they can take out bridge burner somehow.
You know what? I could see this coming, because Help Me Please was roaming around the field area by himself. You can't do that, really. When you've got all the tanks, the opposing tanks that are spread out to the field. Exactly. Yeah. So why would you go out there in the open? I understand that you're trying to do your scouting job, but considering the opposition, considering the threat, I could see this coming from a mile away, actually. You know, he was almost from the very get-go trapped as well. So Help Me Please just really not learning from his initial mistake, or warning, should I say. That's spot unfortunate, and like you said, it's going to be very hard for MiTH to come back from this.
Yeah, they are doing the right thing here, though, is that they're all repositioning. They're all going to group together now. They're pulling tanks from all the different positions they have them in, and they're going to group them together, because that is the only way they can come back in this. If they spread out even slightly, it's still going to give the Undersea Cucumbers a huge advantage, because the Undersea Cucumbers can split up and still have the same number of tanks in that firefight.
And they're not down in terms of firepower either, because the tank lineups are extremely similar.
Almost exactly the same.
And another advantage that they've got is that they've got that extra T1, so they're probably going to go for a northern base capture eventually.
Yeah, I mean, if we saw the the kind of lineup coming out from the Undersea Cucumbers, and they're literally, it looked like a giant U shape along the map, kind of like diagonally along the map, and eventually, yes, they are just going to have way too much map control for even the front mission to have any chance at coming back at this.
Exactly, and look at that, they're already going to start, like we just saw that on screen, they're going to start the base capture, just a bit of harassment, I think, at least send a T1, and just to force the MiTH tanks to even spread thinner. I think they're just like waiting to be in ideal position before actually going for...
MiTH are actually trying to possibly go for a sneaky base capture themselves.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, okay, they do take out Angel, who was kind of being the scout, the T1 scout back at the base. Carabao taking a small shot there here. But the AMX 13 and a T1 on the mid side down to the southern part of the railway, possibly going for the base capture, but like you said, even if they try, there's just no way it's going to be successful.
Yeah, and besides, what I'm liking is that the Undersea Cucumbers this time around are not taking any risks, like on airfield. They're not moving out, because they know they've got the tier point advantage.
But they're still pressing on their advantage.
Exactly. No, they're just spread like towards the western front, and they're like, okay guys, you move. You have to move out anyways, and as soon as you cross that railroad, we're going to destroy you anyways. So, but because on airfield, they almost early on, they nearly lost their advantage by pressing too hard and trying to just like really steamroll over their opponents, and it nearly cost them. Now, well, they pulled it off, so good job to them, but this time around, they're being very careful.
Yeah, the base capture starting now for the Undersea Cucumbers. It's going to force MiTH to come back here. I mean, this is not that bad of a situation for MiTH to be in, because they are going to be defending against their own base capture, so it will be easier for them to engage in the situation.
But nobody's up north. But nobody's up north. That's the thing, because you know they were trying to, like you said, they were trying to just get a crack at the southern base, and they should have.
Oh, and there's tanks at the northern part of the railway.
There's a 1390. There's a 1390 that was unleashing on Panda Eye. That's what I'm saying. They should have left at least somebody up there, because the thing is, it's just, it was obvious this northern base capture was going to happen eventually. So right now, not only did the southern presence was completely useless, but Panda Eye took some extra damage because of that.
Yeah, most definitely. So yeah, even though these MiTH tanks are coming back here to defend this, I mean, Ripper gonna cross, but the second he does, I have a feeling he's just gonna take 3 shots to the face.
Yeah, there's the Pershing, both 1390s, and that 5100 waiting pretty much, and it's just gonna unleash death.
Delayed, but Calliope took about a shot right there. Yeah, Carabao in position. I mean, yeah, I think you just said like 3 of those tanks waiting for any of those tanks to cross the railway.
Exactly, Calliope taking massive damage. However, one more thing that I want to just a slight minus when it comes to the Undersea Cucumbers is that they unnecessarily, needlessly sacrificed the T1. That T1 that they just lost from the base capture was their guarantee win pretty much, because he was giving them the 8 tier point advantage. Now they got it destroyed, and right now they're gonna have to move out just to get the win, to guarantee themselves the win. They need an extra 10 kills. So I think that's just coming from lack of experience. Had it been like PvP, for instance, exactly, like yesterday PvP, you know, used a 1390, not a T1 for the harassment, because then once support comes in, you can always get out of there. Pretty much, you always have the option of getting out of there, and this is, you know, just small details that really at this level make all the difference in the world, I think.
Yeah.
Right now, it's just, it was not necessary for the Undersea Cucumbers to sacrifice that T1.
Yeah, most definitely so. And we do see the Undersea Cucumbers slowly creeping over here to the railway area. We did see the MiTH side spotting one of those tanks. MiTH.Front mission kind of repositioning, getting ready for this push. They are sending, off-spin Hades down there to the southern part of the map. He has spotted Poker T. He has to be careful not to get taken out, because if actually MiTH loses their T1, if off-spin Hades goes down here, the tier point advantage is going to go once back again. Poker T and Bridgeburner coming over here to take out that T1.
Yeah, but they're suffering a lot of damage too. That's the
about
thing.
To go down.
Yeah, exactly. So this is not over yet.
Oh, actually, MiTH might come back here.
I think they will.
Yeah. Oh, 2 shots missing on Poker T, and he trades his life. Wow, and they get another actually tank, Panda Eye going down as well.
Indeed.
Oh, and another one.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, once again, okay, this is a clear Sea Cucumber like victory, but look at the risk they actually had to take to secure that win. And typically, they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do that. And sooner or later, they're going to face a team that's going to come back in a situation like this.
Yeah, some shout outs to Batman in the chat.